Hey everybody, it's Nintendo WS100 here with Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX. In the last video, we took on the final full dungeon of this game, level 8, Turtle Rock, and using the power of the magic Tootsie Pop that we obtained, we were able to defeat Hothead, the boss, obtain the Thunder Drum, which was the final of the Siren's instruments, which means, in this video, we will be heading towards the Windfish's egg, and we will be awakening him from his slumber.
Music. The fish stirs in the egg. You are there! Birds!
But first, before we head towards the egg, we need to go to Maid Village, because if we go in there without getting a certain something, we will get very, very lost very, very quickly. But first, let's go talk to Aurora for the final time.
Bling bling, hello, this is Aurora speaking. Link, it's time for you to face the egg on Mount Tamaranch. Be careful, Link. Bye!
I'm gonna miss talking to him. I'm gonna miss this line. Link, check the chest. Wow, this is a nice chest. I love the little quirks of this game. It's a great game. Anyway, let's head on back towards Maid Village. Of course, we're gonna just cut through the mysterious forest. And, memories, obtaining the tail key, finding Terran here, high off his ass. Coming through here so many times, murdering moblins. Murdering even more moblins. And heart, thank you very much, because we also got the final heart container in the last episode, so we have 14 full hearts, and I really like to keep it at 14 full hearts. And what are you guys doing? You guys should be playing video games. Alright, let's head on here, and there is a book that we have not read. Dark Secrets and Mysteries of Koholint. Do you really want to read it? Yes. Round and round the passageways of the egg. Now, this pattern changes every time you play the game, so it's very good to jot this down, or you will get very, very lost. So I'm just going to write this down real quick. Let's see, we got left, left, up, right, right, up, left, up. Very good to write this down, or, like I said, you will get very lost. This book reeks of secrets! And now that we're done with the library, we are just going to set it on fire. I love the magic Tootsie Pop. You can do so many things with it, including you can make a Fennekin. Now let's go talk to Marin for the final time.
Thank you for everything. Link, you are the kindest boy I know. One day, I made a wish to the Windfish. What was the wish? No, it's a secret.
I bet the wish was that I didn't change her voice every time I spoke for her. Anyway, let's head on out here. Whip out our power bracelet, and of course now that we have the key to getting through the Windfish's egg without getting lost, we can finally head there. So anyway, let's just lift this up, and it's kind of starting to hit me that this is the end of the game. I mean, this has been a really fun LP. I mean, for one thing, I've been performing much better than I did in Link to the Past. Now, actually, something I wanted to show off. I believe I've shown this before, is like the weird effect that the magic powder has on Buzz Blobs, but if you talk to it... Hey, Mon. Yeah. Weird. I mean, no real purpose, whatever. I mean, it says something even weirder in the German version, but I'll let you guys find that out. So, let's just whip out the magic Tootsie Pop again, and the power bracelet. Kill the moblins. Lift these rocks up. And finally head up Mount Tamaranch and awaken the Windfish. And yay, cool music for the last time in the game. That's one thing about this game. It has a great soundtrack. I love pretty much every song in this game, minus the music that plays when you get like a piece of power or Guardian Acorn. But anyway, music time! Oh my gosh, it looks like a mouth and it's gonna eat me, and you're back.
The time has come. The Windfish awaits. Enter the egg. Hoot hoot. Birds.
Windfish's egg. So let's just head on right on up and down the pit. And much like the Lost Woods in several of the games, unlike except this game, this is where that pattern comes in. So I believe our pattern said left, left, and I like how the floor here kind of looks like barbells, but anyway, right, and another right, and up, left, I believe, and up one more time. And if you do it correctly, it'll lead you to this room. So I'm just going to equip my sword and magic powder, as you will see why in just a second, and let's face the final boss of Link's Awakening DX.
We were born with nightmares. To take over this world, we made the Windfish to endlessly. If the Windfish doesn't wake up, this island will never disappear. We would have been masters of this place, but you had to come in and disrupt our plans. You can never defeat us. Let's rumble.
And here we go, the final boss of Link's Awakening DX, the Nightmares. The first phase being the Nightmare of the Giant Bot, or the Giant Zol, whichever you want to call it. What it's going to do is it's going to hop around, and you have to hit it with magic powder 3 times, which is why I have my magic powder out. Just like that, and it'll go. I believe you can actually hit it multiple times, so let's just... I'm just going to spam it, we're not going to need it for anything else in the game, or never mind. That was a waste of magic powder. And there we go, that finishes off the first phase of this boss fight. And what's it going to be now? It is the Shadow of Aghanim from Link to the Past, which is why I have my sword out. Very much like the battle with Aghanim back in those games. What you want to do is you just have to simply reflect his energy attacks back at him. And he does also have a similar energy attack where you can actually not hit it back at him. You know you can hit it back at him when it's just a simple sphere like that. But you should see in a minute, it makes kind of an X pattern, that's what it is. It's kind of difficult to dodge. I'm not very good at dodging it, but thankfully it doesn't do that much damage, probably because I have the blue tunic. But if you're like me and you've gotten all of the defensive stuff that you can get and all the heart containers, you should be good. So anyway, I believe one more energy attack should take care of him. And it is possible to dodge that attack, you just gotta move really fast, and this area doesn't allow you much room to move around in. And again, thankfully the attack doesn't do that much damage, so let's just, come on, take you out. It'd be so much easier if I had the bug net, but anyway, he is dead. So let's see, what is the next form? Let's find out. It's the Nightmare of Moldorm. Moldorm's already a nightmare for me, but at least we don't have any pits to get knocked into. My suggested strategy would be just keep the shield out at all times and just hack away at the tail. Like I said, it's a lot easier that there's no pit there for you to get knocked into. And come on, Moldorm. And it would have been great if Moldorm didn't even hit me once, kind of like when I battled him in Tail Cave. All right, let's see, one more hit, I believe. Come on. Yes, one more hit will do it. And now, this is the Shadow of Ganon. So what you want to do is whip out your Pegasus boots and just charge right at him. And just hack away at him. Don't worry about him getting hit too much. He doesn't do a whole ton of damage if you have the blue tunic. And he will fly around like that, very similar to the final boss in Link to the Past. And there we go, that takes care of that form. And now we have the Nightmare of Lammola, which is strange because it doesn't look very much like it did earlier in the game, but most of your attacks will take it out in one hit. In this case, I just want to use the Magic Tootsie Pop. And here we go, it's time for the final phase. And it is Deathel. This is the creature that put the Windfish to sleep. And if we defeat it, the Windfish will wake. Basic strategy is use the Roc's Feather to hop over its arms. And once its eye opens right there in the middle, if it will open its eye, you want to hit it with an arrow. It takes 16 arrows to actually defeat Deathel. Or, you could always just use the power of a child's plaything. Of course, let me just switch back to it. Actually, come on. Can I get it? And I missed. Let's just switch back to this so I can hop over the arms again. And I clearly hit you, you cheater. Come on. Okay, the eye has to be fully open in order for it to work. What in the world? I clearly hit you. Die! Okay, maybe... What? Why isn't it working? Hello? Deathel, you're cheating. I mean, I guess... that adds some kind of challenge. I mean, this actually is probably the most, well, clearly it is the most dangerous boss of the game, being the final boss. Now let's see if Boomerang should work. Come on. Let's see. Come on, open your eyes. Open up your ears. Open up your eyes. Come on. Deathel. Stop cheating. Deathel. Bad Deathel. Deathel. That's a weird name. Deathel. There we go.
This island is going to disappear. Our world is going to disappear. Our world. Our world.
And there goes the final boss of this game. Now the Windfish can awake. Link, you have beaten all the nightmares. Climb the stairs before you. What stairs? Oh, those stairs. Okay. Whoa, pretty weird psychedelic checkerboard clouds and a pretty nice sky and ooh, a pretty nice platform. Oh, not you again.
Hoot, young lad, I mean, Link, the hero. You have defeated the nightmares. You have proven your wisdom, courage, and power. As part of the Windfish's spirit, I am the guardian of his dream world. But one day, the nightmares entered the dream and began wreaking havoc.
So you didn't do your job right.
Then you, Link, came to the rescue of the island. I have always trusted in your courage to turn back the nightmares and fix what I did not do. Thank you, Link. My work is done. The Windfish will wake soon. Goodbye. Hoot. Birds.
Whoa! That's not a fish.
I am the Windfish. Long has been my slumber. In my dreams an egg appeared and was surrounded by an island with people, animals, an entire world. But verily, it be the nature of dreams to end. When I dost awaken, Koholland will be gone. Only the memory of this dreamland will exist in the waking world. Someday thou may recall this island. That memory must be the real dream world. Come, Link, let us awaken. Together! Play the 8 instruments! Play the Song of Awakening!
Well, there you have it. That wraps up Link's Awakening DX. Great game on Game Boy Color and Virtual Console for the 3DS. And oh my gosh, what are the credits doing? I guess that's a side effect of the emulator. Sorry about that. That's kind of painful on the eyes. Okay, I gotta look away in order for me to get my final thoughts. That's gonna hurt my head. So anyway, this has by far been probably my favorite LP to do so far, probably because I gave such a... I played it so much better than I did Link to the Past. I was terrible in Link to the Past. But this was a great game to Let's Play. It's such a fun game. If you haven't played it, please play it. If you have a 3DS, this is a game you need to have on your 3DS. Zelda fan or not, it's just a great game. And if you're not a Zelda fan and you play it, it'll make you a Zelda fan. I mean, it's a great introduction to the series. The controls aren't too difficult, the puzzles aren't too hard, the bosses are pretty simple, as long as they don't cheat like Deathloop did. But I don't even know what was with that. I mean, its eye was clearly open, Boomerang hit it right in the face. Oh well, maybe it just didn't want to have the embarrassment of going down to a child's toy. I don't know. Apparently Deathloop has an extreme amount of pride. And oh, there's the windfish, which by the way, it's a whale. That's not a fish. Not a fish. Like my Wailord and Emerald. Speaking of which, I don't actually know what game I'm doing next. I've considered doing another Pokemon game, but I guess we'll just have to see. You probably won't have to wait that long. I would like to have something up for later this month, because later this month is actually my 3-year anniversary of having this channel. So, I don't know. Might do something special for that. But anyway, so you shouldn't have to wait too long for the next Let's Play. Still gotta figure out what it is. If you have any suggestions, I guess post it in the comments and I'll see. But anyway, that pretty much wraps it up for this game. Of course, wrapping up the credits right here. A lot of names that's very hard to read because the screen is flashing like that. Miyamoto! Yay! Love you, Miyamoto! And a guy I don't know. You're not E.G. Aonuma. Okay. The end. Question mark? What do you know? Marin finally got to leave the island.
As a bird. The development team would like you to thank you for playing.
Wait a minute, that's the wrong franchise. I gotta say it is Link. Yeah! Actually, wait a minute. I just thought of something. Why did Link never try to leave the island? I mean, okay, I know he's shipwrecked, so the boat's in pieces. We clearly saw that. Why couldn't he try to leave? I mean, it's not like, okay, I know it's not one of those lucid dreams where he could just, like, make a boat appear, but you could clearly make a boat on that island. I mean, the people on the island had to have built their houses at some point, which means there's tools, which means they could build stuff. And even if they don't have those tools anymore, there are boats in this game. We saw 2 of them at least. There was the one that the fisherman was using in Mabe Village, which I don't know, maybe it's too much of a pain to get it out of there and down to the beach, I don't know. But there was one in Martha Bay, which should have easily linked up to the ocean. Linked up. It's funny because that's his name. But still, why did Link never try to leave? I mean, I guess maybe it's a hero complex thing, no pun intended. Maybe he felt like he had to save him, but what am I talking about? I was the one playing the game. If it was me, I would have tried to leave the island. Stupid windfish. I mean, your dreams are stupid. And because of that, you know what?
Jenny.